You ever notice how when you're about to do something that you know is wrong, you'll have a outward conversation or inward conversation with yourself. You'll just have a conversation with yourself in general, trying to rationalize and convince yourself that what you're about to do isn't as bad as it really is, even though deep down you know it is. The reason you're doing that is because you're trying to convince that thing in your heart, right, that you know is already there and established, right, that stands on truth. You're trying to convince that part of you, your conscience, you're trying to change its mind, because we're already programmed to be what we feed ourselves and what we meditate on, right? What we repeat and recite to ourselves over and over again. What we see consistently feeds us. What we eat consistently feeds us, right? What we listen to, right, and accept and say yes to and say no to consistently cultivates who we are, right? It becomes who we are. And say you're not a believer, right? Listen to this, right? And you believe in the power of choice, and you want to use the thing, oh, free will, free will. Well, do you not freely suffer the consequences of doing something bad? Do you not reap what you sow? Some people would rather just continue to suffer to keep believing what they want to believe, that they don't have anything or anyone to be accountable to. Like the very principles they see and experience every day aren't real. Did you know that anxiousness, worry, fear, confusion, right, just a lack of clarity and direction is not a fruit of the spirit that God is trying to offer us? It's a direct result of being out of fellowship with God, because to be righteous means to be in right standing with Him. That means you know who you are in Him, you know where you are in Him, and you know He sees you and is guiding you. We live in a world today where everybody just uses the word God all the time just to try to make themselves look good. They say on God, or they all these different things, right, just to try to make themselves look good. Right? You can't use God. God wants to use you, though, to use you for His benefit, right? Or for your benefit, but for His glory. So since we're these creatures that recite things, I'll say meditate, because meditate means to just repeat and dwell on. If you look at the definition, the breakdown of the definition of that, to go over and over again. It tells in His word to meditate on His law day and night. So while we're over here meditating on worldly things and meditating on things that try to justify doing what we want to do, how about we meditate on the truth that sets us free, that will also keep us free if we stay believing it. I'm here to say everything God said still works. It's still a living word. And just because you can't see or feel it does not mean it's not there. God will test you to see if you really believe. Time is time is sometimes how God tests your faith. But being consistent, right, and patient is a reflection of strong faith. Your breakthrough is here. Receive that mess. Not mess, but you know what I mean.